John, how well did this game sort of give your guys a test of under adversity dealing with it?
Oh, first of all, they're a top 20 team. They're an NCAA team. They're a team that will advance because of how they play, and they're physically tough. They've got great guard play. The first half won us the game. I mean, if we hadn't played that way, we would have, and we came over at 7:30 and we did a shoot-around. I'd never do that. I knew how hard this game was going to be. We may have run out of gas because I did that. But we came over in the morning and said, we're not. We had two other games at noon. We lost both. So that's why I did it. And but I like the fact that we hung on and like they didn't stop. They were making plays and shots and drives, and they were not playing scared at all.
John, I think it's a problem with the turnovers early in the second half. I think there was like 6 turnovers in the first 10 minutes of the second half compared to just 3 in the first half.
Just got really sloppy. I still think we got some guys pressing a little bit for how they're playing offensively. And I keep telling them, you just can't. I mean, the thing about this game, whether we won or lost, we have another game. In March, it's a little different. So you might as well build your confidence. Like EJ didn't take that shot in the corner. Why didn't you shoot that? What led you not to shoot that? You're not confident, wasn't sure. I missed 2 free. Dude, like, we're in March, you got to shoot that. So you might as well shoot it now. And if you don't make it and we lose, go in the gym and work on it. Work on your confidence. How do you build your own confidence? How do you get to where you want that shot now? That's what this part of the season is for my team. But, we made some free throws. PJ, he didn't play bad. I think he's the best player in the country, but not like he played today. Doesn't go get rebounds, doesn't get loose balls, missed 1-footers, missed every free throw. What? Come on, if you're the best, play that way. Come out with great energy, a motor. And it's not about made shots. It's about how you play.
Now, speaking of March, the committee did their pre-bracket today. You guys
We were 4 seed?
were the top 2.
We were what?
The top number 2.
Wow.
How do you feel?
I'm surprised. I guess they had to do it. They'll send us to, no, I'm just kidding.
You were in Kansas City, so that region.
Does that seem about right?
I don't know.
Where you guys are at right now?
I'm not worried about anything except coaching my team and helping these guys get better and holding them accountable. I held them accountable after the game. I told them it's a great win. But believe me, I went right around the room. I said, if you want me to tell you everything is all good, it isn't. And I went right down each guy, and not mean and screaming, cussing. I wasn't. You're here because you want me to keep it real. Well, this is real. You won a game, and it's unbelievable how you finished. We're getting better at finishing games off. We really are. How to play down the stretch to get fouled or make a shot, what we need to do defensively. But there's spells in the game where our decision-making appears to be, I'm going to do this play, versus what are we trying to do? I mean, we ran a play in a couple different times where guys just broke them off and did their own thing, and we're not that kind of team. But, big 3 by Tyler Hero. How about that shot, that 3? That was a dagger.
Coach, you mentioned the defense in the first half on Weatherspoon. They didn't play well against him.
Yeah, but part of it was in the second half, he's beating us on the bounce, and so now guys weren't confident enough to go up and play him, and then he got threes, and we were going under pick and rolls, which you can't do on him. We kept saying, why are you doing it? Well, the kid got it going a little bit, and again, we weren't confident defensively enough to say, look, I'm going to push up and play this guy, and we'll get help.
Did it surprise you the defense kind of had a lapse because you guys have been so good on that side?
No, this team, it's a noon game, and we're so young, and believe me, at halftime I said they got 2 runs in them. So they're going to come after us twice. We got to withstand those 2 runs. And that's what I said at halftime. And we withstood the first one, the start of the half, where they were scoring every basket. And we scored 2, so we withstood that one. And the other one, we held on to the rope, and our hands are bleeding right now. Let me tell you, we just held on.
John, You got shot over 50% in the first half and had 10 assists.
Say what?
You got shot over 50% in the first half and had 10 assists. What did you like most about the offensive execution?
We were getting in the lane. They were finding each other. We had great spacing. Again, I just think Mississippi State turned it up a notch. Like, we knew they'd be desperate because they had LSU beat, dead to rights. LSU, I had to watch the game twice to say, how'd they lose this? And so I knew they'd be desperate in this game. And they're right there. I mean, you know, the Ole Miss game, I mean, come on. You guys know that this is a top 20 team. And I was thinking about this as I was changing. What about this tournament we got in Nashville? Maybe we won't show. Why even go and just get beat up? I mean, it doesn't matter who you play. Everybody's going to be good. And it's going to be war, or one war, or two wars. And then you got to go to the NCAA tournament because all those teams that are playing after that first round are all in. They're going to be in the tournament. They're that good. So, you know, Ben's done a heck of a job with this group, and I'm glad we're done with them. Let me just tell you, and I hope we don't have to see him in the tournament. To be honest, really don't.
Are you surprised that PJ didn't seem like you thought he had as much spirit?
No.
But when he got off to a good start, he's making sure.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is what I said about EJ and even Jamal missed badly. You can't miss badly. Not when you're wide open, because it demoralizes your team. And my point is, you got to conquer yourself. Before you worry about conquering somebody else, you got to conquer your own mind. And again, obviously PJ's not quite there yet because he reverted. And him reverting, he ends up with 23 points, but he gets 3 rebounds and he fouls out and he misses 2. I mean, and I'm telling you, he's better than that. And you're looking at me like, why do you torture these kids? Because my job is to get them to be uncomfortable, to make themselves uncomfortable so they play comfortable when they're uncomfortable. And just keep pushing them.
When's the last time this league has been this deep?
Whew. We were pretty good last year. I mean, this thing, but I'll be honest with you, I think every program has made commitments they had never made before. I think that the network has helped all the programs on every campus, but I think it also really helps take our basketball to another level. I mean, you look at Tennessee and you look at LSU, you look at South Carolina, and South Carolina's not getting any play, but they're like in the top 4 in our league. You look at Alabama, who beat us. You look at Auburn, I mean, who beat Alabama. You look at, you know, all these teams. I mean, Mississippi has had a great run. Florida. I mean, it's unbelievable. Arkansas. No one's even saying anything about Arkansas. And they're like, you know, playing good basketball too. So.
Okay, you get LSU and Tennessee this week. What kind of test is that going to be for your guys?
It's, you know, I hope they're challenged by it. We've been on the road. I mean, this is how many road games have we played already?
6 or 7.
Does anybody know? I mean, it'll be good to get back in Rupp.
4 out of the next 5. Or back at Rupp.
Yeah, because we played everything on the road. I mean, it's not like they're doing us a favor. I mean, and then, like I said, we still have Auburn, who we barely won, and you know, but it's right now the good news. We get through this, get through a road game, get on the plane, and go home. And tomorrow we start getting ready for LSU. And but I will say that whether it be this team or the teams we played, we're finishing games off. But every one of these teams is as good as we are.